The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace. Because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Check. Go. Crouch. Check. Hey, Charlie. Go.
From the shotgun, Elway. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Hey, Alpha. Let's go.
They'll indeed go for it with Elway. He's going to fire one deep, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, 49ers. Randy Moss, 76 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag, so they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. They'll start here with Jackson. Now they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They'll run again with Jackson, and it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and that'll lead here to a third down. On third down, this is Jackson. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one. They run on first down with Jackson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now Mahomes, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, Oftentimes, the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Go!
Out of the gun, Elway. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Hey, lock it! Hey, Haywood!
Throwing on 3rd and long. Elway under pressure again, and down he goes again. Joey Bosa, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Randy Moss, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as his guys are back within a single score. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
61, matchbox, light. Tighten up. Now.
On 1st down, Sanders trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Hey, foxtrot. Look at me. Go. Yeah, shoot.
On 2nd down, Elway. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter.
Right there.
Hey!
Right there. 54 Mike. I'm coming after you.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Elway. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Check your hot read. Kill.
Rock it. Go. Ready?
They're going on 4th. It's Elway. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jackson. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They run again with Jackson. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And no, it's incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Pilot, 64, weak. Let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Joker. Hey, orbit. Check the backer. Get it.
Throwing now, Elway on 1st down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Now Elway the throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Khalil Mack bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
Wide, get wide. Hey. Check. Shift. Let's go.
On 2nd down now. Dickerson, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh. 74. Let's go, defense. You draw quarters. You're out. Hey, echo. Under 10. Watch the ship.
Now it's Elway. Man open, it's Moss complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Randy Moss, 62 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Mahomes now to throw. Escaping, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Lawrence Taylor in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Mahomes going to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, Talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 45, and he's just across midfield and down at the With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's going to be out of bounds here on the return at his own 2-yard line.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
Ready? 8, read. Mike, 50 right there. Now.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, keep it up, keep it up. Watch safety creep, watch safety creeping. Safety's creep.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Gator. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. 80 weapon. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up. Hey, check.
On 3rd down, Dickerson. He'll have a first down past the 40. The 30. And down to the 19-yard line. And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 19-yard line. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
And with the play clock about to expire, Kyle Shanahan's going to use a timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
You ready? 50, Mike 50. Hey, Mike 7. 50, Mike 50. Damn. Hey, check. Look, squeeze. Check 4. Go! Shoot!
On 1st and 10, Elway. That is caught inside the 5. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. from 19 yards away. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. A little juke. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Michael Vick on the move to his left. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves them from a 3-and-out. On 1st down, Dickerson. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And cuts out right sideline. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 52 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
At the 6-yard line.
Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, Mike Vick,
Vick to throw it. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
I'm coming for you. You mine. He's crashing.
On 3rd down, Dickerson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a decent gain on the ground. Call it 6, but it still leaves him with a ways to go on 4th and goal. Elam able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6.
Tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Check 3. Alert 3.
Check 49. Check 49.
So here's Vic following the interception. This one taken in by Hester. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher, guys trying to get to the football.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now a give, right side. Dickerson. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
It's a loss of 5.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. To throw, Vic. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Throwing, Vic. That is caught by Moss. Touchdown, Jets. Randy Moss there to make the grab. And the Jets have taken the lead. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Tillman. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Dickerson 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
They're running it. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. Check 26, check 26.
On 2nd and 7, Vick. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Lawrence Taylor, his 2nd sack of the night.
Brings up 3rd down.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7 our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And oh, look at that, a diving catch. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. They'll run on first down. It's Jackson, and they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
At the Niners' 15-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Patrick Willis